Hello, Explore Mindset family. Welcome to the Explore Mindset YouTube channel. Whether you're passionate about 15 things you didn't know about India, or just looking for 15 things you didn't know about India, you've come to the right place. India is located in the south of Asia, and is a country full of inconceivable destinations for you to visit. Whether you want to visit the majestic Taj Mahal, hike through the Indian Himalayas, or eat your way through the numerous types of mouth-soddening curry, there's commodity for everyone. India also has plenitude of wildlife, and lots of public premises you can visit if you want to catch a regard of the fugitive tiger. However, also it should be, if this country isn't on your pale list yet. Then are 15 amazing data about India that you should know before you start planning your trip. 1. India has the second highest population in the world. India presently has the alternate loftiest population in the world, with China having the loftiest. The country is estimated to have a population of around 1.3 billion people, with the loftiest populated metropolises being Delhi and Mumbai, each with a population of over 10 million. In 1951, India became the first developing country to start a family planning program. Since also, India's population has quadrupled. Current protrusions by the UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs estimates that the country's population will reach 1.5 billion by 2030, and 1.64 billion in 2050. 2. Cows are considered sacred in India. Hinduism is one of the major persuasions in India, and is the reason why cows are considered to be sacred in this country. Cows are believed to be holy in Hinduism, and so they're defended, fed and treated with respect. The Hindu goddess Bhumi represents earth and is frequently shown in the form of a cow. 3. The city of Varanasi is believed to be one of the past living metropolises in the world. The megacity of Varanasi in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh isn't only regarded as the spiritual capital of India, but also one of the oldest metropolises in the world. India's oldest megacity sits on the Ganges River, where Hindu pilgrims trip to bathe in the sacred water and to perform traditional sepultures. Set up along the Swash are over 2,000 tabernacles, including the notorious Golden Temple. Once a bustling trading megacity, Varanasi is now a monstrously popular sightseer destination with millions of people from each over the world visiting every time. 4. India is home to the notorious Holi Jubilee. The Holi festival is a Hindu jubilee that takes place over 2 days. It began in India and celebrates love, spring and new life. Holi is generally celebrated in March as it marks the end of downtime and the appearance of spring. During the first day of Holi, people gather around a campfire to celebrate good triumphing over wrong. The alternate day of the Jubilee is the one most people will know, and includes lots of various scented grease paint, makeup, water fireballs and balloons. 5. When finished, the Chenab Bridge will be the loftiest in the world. The Chenab ground is set up in the Jammu and Kashmir area of India, and crosses over the Swash Chenab, hence the name. It's presently still under construction, but is anticipated to be finished by the end of 2021. Once finished, the total length of Chenab ground will be 1,315 m, and the height will be a whopping 359 m, making it the loftiest road ground in the world. The design is being accepted by the Ministry of Indian Railroads and is going to bring around $92 m. 6. India has the third loftiest quantum of billionaires in the world. India is a country that has a huge quantum of wealth inequality. In 2019, it was estimated that the richest 10 of the Indian population possessed around 80.7% of the wealth, and that the top 1 of the population, in respects to wealth, earned 21% of the country's total income. This makes indeed more sense when you see that India has the third loftiest number of billionaires in the world, behind the USA and China. In total, India claims to have nearly 7,000 ultra-high net worth individualities with means of over $30 m, and roughly 140 billionaires across the country. 7. India is home to the cloudburst inhabited place on Earth. The state of Meghalaya is set up in northeast India, and is home to the wettest inhabited place on Earth. The Ville of Mawsynram has an average downfall of around 12,000 mm, 470 elevation, of rain every time. That works out at nearly 33 millimeters of rain per day. It's so wet then, that the people who work outside tend to wear full-body screens made from banana splint and bamboo. 8. The game, Snakes and Graduations, began in India. The board game, Snakes and Graduations, firstly came from ancient India. The game was known back also as Mokshapat or Mokshapatamu. It's believed that it was played as early as 2nd century BC, although it's not known exactly who constructed the game. 9. About 70 of the world's spices come from India. A spice is a factory substance that's substantially used for coloring food or making it more flavorful. India uses plenitude of spices throughout the country for their mouth-soddening curry fashions, which is presumably part of the reason this cookery has come so popular across the world. Moment, about 70 of the world's spices come from India, which is a crazy quantum. Some of the most popular species include black pepper, cinnamon, gusto, nutmeg, paprika, turmeric and vanilla. 10. There is a notorious glacial lake. Rupkund Lake is set up in the state of Uttarakhand, at the bottom of Trisal, which is a group of 3 Himalayan peaks. The lake is located at 5,029 m above ocean position and has been given the surname, the Lake of Configurations. Whilst a British timber ranger was patrolling the area in 1942, he came upon hundreds of mortal cadaverous remains. It's estimated that to date around 600-800 configurations have been set up then. The lake remains firmed for utmost of the time, and it's only when the snow melts that the configurations come visible. After carbon dating some of the remains, scientists set up that some of the configurations were over 1,200 times old. Indeed, more strange, some of the configurations' deaths are separated in time by as important as 1,000 times, meaning a single disastrous event couldn't have led to all their deaths. 11. India has the loftiest population of insectivores in the world still. Also, it's a country that has plenitude of succulent submissive refections, if you have ever traveled through India. It's estimated that between 15 and 30 of India's population are rigorously submissive due to artistic and religious beliefs. History shows that due to the spread of Jainism throughout India and the training of Buddha, being a vertebrate came a lot more common. 12. India is home to one of the New World prodigies, the Taj Mahal. When we suppose of India, especially as trippers, the first thing that comes to mind is the majestic Taj Mahal. Millions of people visit this inconceivable point each time, pre-pandemic of course, and it isn't hard to see why. This beautiful tomb was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in 1632. His woman had passed down from parturition, so he had the Taj Mahal commissioned in her memory. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the new 7 prodigies of the world. There are plenitude of amazing shoes you can view the Taj Mahal from, so you won't be short of amazing photos. Within the Taj Mahal, the notorious Princess Diana bench and the gates either side of the tomb are both great places to view this iconic point. 13. The loftiest justice ground in the world is set up then. India is home to the loftiest justice ground in the world, which is enough cool. Chail Cricket Ground is present in Chail, India, Himachal Pradesh. It was erected in 1893, and is also used as a polo ground. Moment. Located at a height of around 2,144 m, Chail Cricket Ground rests 7,500 bases above ocean position, so boasts some enough inconceivable views. Still, also this is a place you need to visit if you're planning an unborn trip to India and love justice. 14. The Bengal tiger is India's national animal. When it comes to public creatures and symbols, India's is presumably the coolest. It's the Bengal barracuda, which is sorely an exposed species. Still, thanks to conservation sweats, the number of barracuda in India are eventually adding. Since 2006, it's estimated that the quantum of barracuda in the wild has doubled, which gives us great stopgap for this beautiful species. Now India is home to around 3 to 4 of the world's barracuda population, which is enough special. There are plenitude of public premises throughout India where barracuda can be spotted, and if you're lucky enough to catch a regard of one, also it's an enough special experience. Some of the most popular public premises to visit include Ranthambore National Park, Bandhavgarh National Park and Tadoba National Park. 15. Kumbh Mela gathering visible from space. Kumbh Mela is a Hindu jubilee that's celebrated roughly every 12 times. It takes place at 4 swash bank passage spots, where people take a ritual dip in the waters. It's believed that bathing in the swash at these spots is a way to make atonement for one's miscalculations, and has the capability to cleanse them of their sins. The Kumbh Mela in 2011 was the gain the huge people in the world. Over 75 million pilgrims came together, and the gathering was so huge that it could be seen from space. We hope these amazing data about India have induced you to add this inconceivable country to your pale list. Whether you're a big saver, a nature nut, or a culture buff, this country will catch your heart. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss upcoming interesting videos.